Welcome to One Man's Tracks, the secondhand music channel, and welcome to 2026 and the brand new edition of Alphabetical Order of My Artists. I'm going to be going through all of the A bands I've been adding to my collection, the A bands I've reviewed, and reviewing one more A band this year before jumping over to the B's and then the C's and then yada yada yada. So this year we're only getting one review per letter, but we're going to get all through all the letters. So if you have a favorite band from A, B, C, D, all the way through, get them ready, get them prepared, or comment your favorite A band below because we are diving into my A collection and we're going to go further into my A wish list. A ton of cool A bands that I haven't found yet. So all the A bands I can think about, talk about, collect with my little hands through secondhand sources. We're diving in full force, full throttle this year, A to Z, maybe without a P because I've kind of overdone that one. So without further ado, let's get into the awesome amalgam of artists that I've already talked about, starting with the letter A. We've got Aaliyah, double A, age ain't nothing but a number. I've got all these reviews either popping up while I'm going or linked down below. Tori Amos, pianist extraordinaire, just exceptional. And new album coming out this year, Animal Collective. Oh, feels. Oh, I loved Noah's album last year. I think we're finally getting a Geologist album this year. Woohoo! Apocalyptica, acoustic, violinic, just anthemic annihilation. These guys put metal and classical music together to create some real feely instrumentals. Fiona Apple, she doesn't miss. I covered Tidal, but you could pick any album from her catalog and just be so pleasantly, comfortably just tickled by them. Apple, you are an angel. AD, Arrested Development. I was going for 3 years, 5 months, and 2 days of this channel, and I think I've surpassed it at this point. Boom shakalaka. That's a lot of fun. Conscientious 90s hip hop. It's got some jams for sure, but more jams to come. I've got At the Drive-Ins. This station is non-operational compilation of some of the very greatest post-hardcore stuff you can get your hands on. Just masterpieces. I need to find some more At the Drive-In, but boy do people hold on to it. I do have In Casino out on vinyl, but I need to get more. That's the A bands I've covered. Once again, link down below. Please let me know your favorite album from all those artists if you've got one, because ooh man, I love their catalogs. All the A albums I've collected so far, secondhand sources all across the globe at this point. We're starting out with a band I can hardly pronounce. Aaviko, Finnish skiing techno party. AC/DC, of course. Acoustic Alchemy, if you need some just tranquil, perfect little background tunes. Oh, gorgeous stuff. Aerosmith classics, The Airborne Toxic Effect, Air Supply, Alabama Shakes. Ooh, finally found some of that. Shaking it up. Ooh. Dr. Alban, Alice in Chains. The Alcoholics, found an Alcoholics album. Love that old school hip hop. I think they came out with something last year. Bam. Fun. Alpha Blondie, AMG, A Miniature. Not actually a miniature, they're just pronounced miniature, but cool band that it's on the list of artists I'm probably going to talk about. Maybe we're coming down to the line here, and there's only one I get, so it's up there in that category. A Miniature, cool LA band. I'm off. Heavy duty. They don't like being called Viking metal, but boy oh boy are they Viking metal. And You Will Know Us by The Trail of Dead. Cool band name. Haven't dove into much, but I've enjoyed what I've got there. Anthrax, Anti-Flag, April Wine, Aqua. I'm a Barbie girl, even though I'm also gonna die for my government. Arcade Fire, Canadians, early stuff is pretty good still. I have reflectors somewhere. I've got some more of these albums. I'm a little scattered. It's another part of this year. I've got to reorganize, got to get my shit together. So, starting with ABC, I'm going to alphabetize just because it's an easy way to keep track of things, but it's hard to keep all these shelves ordered. You got to move it around. What if I find something that goes there? I move everything? It seems a little silly, but looks good and easy to get to. I did find some Arctic monkeys. Where are they? Oh, they're hiding up here. I couldn't fit them because their damn CD case is too large. What, like, not having a jewel case is one thing, but having a case that is not standard CD size makes me lose my mind. How am I gonna store this? I blame Tool. Back to the artist, Joan Armatrading. Armatrading, sorry. Arsis, ASAP Rocky, Atmosphere, Atreyu, Audience, undersung group. They're probably going to be talked about if I don't get into these guys. Fun, cool, 60s, 70s, prog, just interesting, good stuff. Audioslave, Dan Auerbach, Melissa Auf der Mar, and we've got Avicii. That's all my 8 bands that I could put in one spot for this particular time. That all of them are great. I like them quite a bit. There's some obviously I like more than others, but man, oh man, I'd love to fill a whole shelf of A bands. Again, please leave me a comment if you see an artist or an album that really jumps out at you that you'd like me to talk about more, that obviously I haven't already talked about, but I would love to know all of the favorite A bands you have in your mind. And here's a quick list of all the other A bands I'm out there looking for. Starting with the band A. Impossible to search for, but we're going to look for them anyways. ABBA. Goes without saying. I'm sure I've got a greatest hit somewhere. ABC. Except, should I be popping them up over here? Where are they going to fit? We'll find out. Acid Bath, Adolescence, Aesop Rock. Man, why can I not find an Aesop Rock CD? Oh, new stuff always coming out from that guy. Afghan Wigs, Against All Authority and Against All Logic. Agent Orange, Agnostic Front, Agriculture. Great, absolutely ripping album that might have made my list if I had gotten to it earlier this year. Another incredible A artist that I need to add that I can't rave enough about is The Alchemist. Oh my goodness, what a year he had. Maybe the greatest producer of the entire year, 2025. He took it over. With that, hands down, not maybe. Alexis on Fire, Algernon Cadwallader. Algernon Cadwallader. Cool band I just found out about that put out a great record last year as well. Alien Ant Farm, Alkaline Trio, Lily Allen, put another A band up there that put out an album last year. The Allman Brothers Band. Where is my Allman Brothers? I know. Please tell me which album I should get. Alt J, Always, Amaray, great. I think she's a new artist, but just a banging record she put out last year too. Another one from Brazil now, Gabby Amarantos, great record she put out last year. American Football might be putting out a new record this year. I gotta get my hands on that classic. Aminé, great hip hop release from last year. Amyl and the Sniffers, ooh, slamming. If you know, you know. AXCX, bit of a name I probably shouldn't say on YouTube. Anna Managuchi, one of my top releases of last year, came from that guy. Andre 3000, and also The Trees. Anastasia, another great artist with just a captivating sort of Tracy Chapman-esque release last year. Anxious, put out an album last year too. Another one who put out an album last year, Ishiko Aoba. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Just a beautiful, entrancing instrumental. Her 2020 album was great. This album was good. Moving on to another artist who should absolutely be on this list, an artist I've actually seen live, luckily enough, Aphex Twin, the Apples in Stereo, Elephant Six guys, the Aquabats, so much fun, right up my alley. Archers of Loaf, Armand Hammer, one of my top albums of last year. Army of the Pharaohs, one of my favorite classic hardcore hip hop groups. Asia, Prog Classics, Autechta, cool, ambient, electronic, just fun, interesting. Another band that came out with a great record, Automatic. And we're finishing it all off with the Avalanches. It's a lot. I missed a ton, I'm sure. I'm trying to do a better job than I did with the P bands. I missed a ton there too. Like Anderson Paak. Is that an A band? No, it's a P band. Get it in your head. Either way, if you have a favorite A band, I'd love to hear about it. Tell me in the comments. If you see an album here you want me to talk about, leave me a comment because it might be coming your way. I appreciate you. I adore you. You're amazing. All that fun stuff. Take all the best care. I'll see you on Chapter B or on whatever A band I review next. See you next time.